Sup guys? Third question on the 2021 SMT Schools Math Competition. So this is the question. Find all real solutions such that this equation works. Well, first off, we can see that obviously we can't have a positive answer, since then all the terms would be positive and obviously greater than 0. So we can just state here at the beginning that x less than 0. That we can state. So yeah, we can state that x is less than 0. That is obvious. So what we'll do now is basically we'll split this into two geometric sums. So we'll do one where the coefficient is 1. So essentially we'll split this up into x to the power of 22 plus 2020x to the power of 2020. So essentially what we'll have is that we'll have a geometric sum with the coefficient of 1 from x to the power of 1 to x to the power of 2021. And then we'll have another geometric series with the coefficient 2020 that ranges from x to the power of 0 to x to the power of 2020. So we can write this in sum notation. So then we have the sum of our dummy notation k goes from 1 to 2021 of just x to the power of k. And then we'll have another geometric sum where we have the coefficient 2020. So you have 2020 times the sum where x ranges from 0, the exponent ranges from 0 to 2020. 0 to 2020 of x to the power of k. So basically what we have to do now is just use the geometric sum formula. So this should be equal to, the first one is, since it starts at 1, it's not really the same thing, but maybe you can trust me on this, that that thing is equal to x to the power of 2022 minus x, because we don't get a minus 1, we get a minus x because it starts at 1, divided by x minus 1 plus, and I'll continue over here, plus, and then have 2020 times, and then it's just a normal geometric sum. So it's x to the power of that plus 1, so that's 2021 minus 1 over x minus 1. And this is supposed to be equal to 0. So, okay, now let's look. We know from the geometric notation that both x can't be equal to 1, and that is obviously stated in this. Yes, so we multiply both sides by x plus 1, and then we factor out those, and then we can also do this actually. We will okay, wait, I'll just write it out. My chalk broke. So we factor out this from that. So we have x to the power of 2021 times x, that is, and then plus 2020, and then we have that this thing is going to be equal to x, we move the minus signs to the other side, so we have x plus 2020. So what we can see from this equation right here, is that if these two are non-zero, if these two are non-zero, then we can divide both sides by it, and then we'll have that x to the power of 2021 is equal to 1, and we know that can't be right, right? So what we have is that this has to be 0 for this equation to hold that statement. So basically what we have is that x plus 2020 is equal to 0. So our answer is just minus 2020. And that, frankly, is all the solutions there are. Real solutions, that is, of course. So yeah, this was the question. I had actually kind of funny when I wrote this competition. When I was in this competition, I wrote I think like 2 or 3 pages long proof where I used some out of this world, like I had like x times, and then you could like do a bunch of parentheses and have like an infinite series of no, sorry, not an infinite, but like yeah, 2021 parentheses inside each other, and and I somehow concluded that I got the right answer though, but I didn't get any points. And when we got the feedback, like they sent them back, there were no comments on the entire paper except on the last page where there was a big red question mark. But I take that as an absolute win. I fooled the fuckers. I outsmarted them. They didn't know what the fuck. So yeah. So that was the third question on the 2021 schools mathematics competition. So yeah. See ya.